I regret moving into a nursing home. 6 hard truths you must hear. At 82, I thought I was making the right choice. My family reassured me that moving into a nursing home would give me comfort, safety, and round-the-clock care. It sounded like the best decision for my golden years. But within weeks, regret set in. The loss of independence, the quiet loneliness, the hidden realities no one warned me about. I quickly realized that life in a nursing home wasn't what I had imagined. It was something entirely different. And the worst part? Once you're in, getting out isn't as easy as you think. If you or someone you love is considering a nursing home, stop and watch this video first. I'm going to share 6 hard truths that I wish I had known before making this life-changing decision. These are the things no one tells you, the realities that can turn what seems like a safe choice into a lifelong regret. I don't want to scare you. I want to prepare you. Because knowing these truths now could save you or your loved one from making the same mistake I did. Stay with me until the end. And if you find this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with those who need to hear this before it's too late. 1. The hidden truth about nursing homes: losing your independence. What's the hardest part of moving into a nursing home? It's not the small room, the routine meals, or even the unfamiliar faces. The real challenge is losing your independence, and once it's gone, it's almost impossible to get back. Before I moved in, I had control over my days. I woke up when I wanted, made my own coffee, and decided when to eat, take a walk, or read a book. These weren't luxuries. They were simply life. Then, everything changed. Breakfast was served at a fixed time, even if I wasn't hungry. Lights went out on schedule, whether I was tired or not. A simple walk outside, that required permission and waiting for someone to assist me. I tried to push back, asking for small freedoms. The answer was always no or wait. Over time, I stopped asking. Not because I wanted to, but because it was exhausting to fight for basic choices. That's when it hit me. Once you stop fighting for independence, it slips away. Small decisions, what to wear, when to sleep, what to eat, become privileges instead of rights. And before you know it, you're just following the system instead of living your own life. If you're considering a nursing home, ask yourself, are you ready to give up the freedoms that make life yours? Because once they're gone, you'll miss them more than you ever imagined. 2. The pain of feeling forgotten. Life in a nursing home. Have you ever thought about what it truly feels like to grow old in a nursing home? At first, it seems like the right decision. A safe place with care and companionship. Your family promises to visit, and for a while, they do. Your daughter stops by every week. Your grandchildren bring joy on weekends. It almost feels normal. But then, life moves on. Visits turn into phone calls. I'll come next weekend, they say. But next weekend turns into next month. Holidays are the hardest. Plans are made, then quietly canceled. You watch others stare at the door, waiting, hoping, wondering if today will be the day someone remembers them. It's not that your family stops loving you. Love doesn't disappear. But when you're no longer part of their daily lives, you slowly become invisible, out of sight, out of mind. I remember one evening holding my phone, wanting to call my son, just to hear his voice. But I hesitated. I didn't want to be a burden. So I put the phone down and stared out the window instead. That's when it hit me. This was my life now, waiting, hoping, watching the world move on without me. If you have a loved one in a nursing home, don't let time slip away. A short call, a quick visit, it makes all the difference. Because loneliness doesn't come from being alone. It comes from being forgotten. 3. Losing purpose in a nursing home, the reality no one talks about. When I moved into the nursing home, I thought I was just changing where I lived. I didn't realize I was also giving up the very things that made life feel meaningful. At home, I had daily routines, brewing my morning coffee, tending to my garden, even simple household chores. They weren't just tasks, they gave me purpose. But once I arrived here, those small rituals disappeared. Meals were prepared for me, my laundry was done by someone else, and suddenly I had nothing left to take care of. At first, it felt like a break. No responsibilities, no obligations, just rest. But then, the days started to stretch endlessly, filled with nothing but waiting. I wasn't the only one who felt this way. George, an 84-year-old former carpenter, used to spend his days building and fixing things. Now, he sat with idle hands staring at the walls. "I feel useless," he told me one day. And I knew exactly what he meant. The longer I stayed, the more I realized I wasn't making decisions anymore. Meals, activities, even bedtime were dictated for me. I had once believed aging meant gaining wisdom, not losing control. But when you stop making choices, you stop feeling like yourself. If you're considering a nursing home, ask yourself, what truly gives your life meaning? Because once you move in, finding purpose isn't as simple as staying busy. It's about fighting to hold on to the things that make you feel alive. 4. The hidden risk of nursing homes, faster decline in health. What keeps you strong? Is it the daily routines, the independence, the small tasks that keep you moving? Before I moved into a nursing home, I thought I was managing well. I wasn't as active as I used to be, but I could still cook, take walks, and handle everyday tasks. Grocery shopping, stretching in the mornings, these little things kept me going. Then, everything changed. At first, it felt like a break. Meals were brought to me, and I no longer had to stand in the kitchen. If I needed something, I just pressed a button. No chores, no effort. It seemed easier. But what I didn't realize was that the easier life got, the weaker I became. I sat more, moved less. My legs, once steady, started feeling weak. Standing up became harder. I watched it happen to others too. Residents who walked in on their own started using walkers, then wheelchairs. The less we did for ourselves, the more dependent we became. I remember Alice, who once walked every morning. Soon she slowed down. Then she needed a walker. One day she sighed, "I feel like I've aged 10 years in a few months." She was right. When you stop using your body, you start losing it. I wish I had known sooner. If you're in a nursing home, keep moving. Fight to stay strong, because once you stop, it's hard to get back. 5. The reality of privacy and dignity in nursing homes. Before moving into a nursing home, I never realized how much I value my privacy. At home, I could close my door, enjoy quiet moments, and make my own choices. But in a nursing home, privacy isn't a given, it's a rare privilege. From day one, I felt like I was constantly being monitored. Staff entered my room for routine checks, and shared spaces meant I was never truly alone. Even simple tasks, getting dressed, using the restroom, or taking a shower, often required assistance. Losing the ability to care for myself was a difficult adjustment. Then came the waiting. Need a shower? You'll have to wait until someone is available. Need the restroom? Pressing the call button doesn't mean immediate help. Even meal choices were limited. If you didn't like what was served, there weren't many options. And privacy? That depended on whether you got a private room. Many residents had to share with a stranger, someone with different habits and health issues, making restful sleep difficult. But the hardest part wasn't just losing privacy, it was losing dignity. When people knock but don't wait, when you're spoken to like a patient instead of a person. When your routine is no longer yours, you start feeling like just another name on a list. If you're considering a nursing home, ask yourself, are you ready to give up the independence and privacy you've had your whole life? Because once it's gone, getting it back isn't easy. 6. The hard truth about nursing homes. Leaving isn't as easy as you think. The hard truth about nursing homes. Why leaving isn't so simple. When I first moved into a nursing home, I told myself it was temporary. I thought if I didn't like it, I could always leave. But I never realized just how difficult it would be to go back once I was in. At first, it seemed simple. I just packed my bags and returned home. But my house sat empty, and managing it from a distance became impossible. My children had already made changes, selling things they thought I wouldn't need, even considering renting it out. That's when I realized I wasn't as strong as I used to be. After months of not cooking, cleaning, or walking much, the idea of living independently felt overwhelming, and that fear kept me stuck. Many others felt the same way. They thought they were trying out the nursing home, only to find that leaving wasn't as easy as they imagined. Some lost the choice entirely. Once their home was gone, there was no going back. Nobody tells you this. Moving in feels like a choice, but for most, it isn't. The longer you stay, the harder it is to leave. I don't regret growing older, but I do regret believing that a nursing home was my only choice. I expected comfort, safety, and a better quality of life. Instead, I found a place that slowly took away my independence, my privacy, and even my sense of self. Are all nursing homes bad? Number: some provide necessary care for those who truly need it. But before making that move, ask yourself, what are you giving up? Because once you enter, life will never be the same. If I had the chance to do it over, I would have fought harder to stay in my own home. I would have explored more options for help without giving up my freedom. So, before you decide, ask yourself, is this truly what's best for me? Or just what seems easiest right now? Hold on to your life, your choices, and your independence for as long as you can. If this video resonated with you, leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating content that matters. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.